Fala galera, sejam muito bem-vindos ao Superação. Para quem ainda não me conhece, eu sou o Gui. A gente vai começar então aqui uma série completa do Início, da Dontnod, meu produtor aí de Life Strange, e recentemente fiz a série do Tell Me Why. Esse era exclusivo da Microsoft, então só para PC e Xbox. Esse aqui não, também tem para PlayStation. E como a versão do PlayStation era mais barata do que a de PC e de Xbox, eu optei por comprar. Vou jogar aqui no PlayStation 4 Pro. Como sempre, agradecendo para todo mundo que vem curtindo, comentando e compartilhando os nossos vídeos aqui. Meu muito obrigado. Se você é novo por aqui, eu já faço aquele convite para você fazer a sua inscrição dessa moral. Esse é um canal que é de gameplays, também trago dicas e notícias. E vamos lá, tá carregando. Primeira vez que eu vou jogar e compartilhar com vocês aqui. Eu curto muito esse estilo e o foco, então, como sempre, na narrativa. Vamos lá.
Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Rick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting...
Já curti aí o visual. Adoro jogos com foco na história, com puzzles, e a Dontnod faz isso, entrega muito legal. Vamos lá. Vamos curtir mais esse aqui então. A legenda estava bem pequena. Deixa eu ver se dá para dar um pause. Dá? Vamos ver se a gente aumenta aqui o tamanho. Beleza. Bem que tem aqui as opções para facilitar. Principalmente quem vai acompanhar aí no celular, né? Facilitar para vocês.
There's a radio station, I'm playing wrong in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
Vamos que vamos então. Com uma expectativa grande. Dezembro, além desse, eu queria jogar o The Medium, né, exclusivo da Microsoft, mas foi adiado para janeiro, final de janeiro, em virtude muito possivelmente aí de Cyberpunk ter sido adiado para o dia 10, que era a data original. Vamos aguardar aqui enquanto carrega. Mirante, vamos lá.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Ele está indo para um funeral.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart. I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Vamos inspecionar aqui o cemitério.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things. I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick. My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares. Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
Beleza. esses 4 lugares, aparentemente. Visual muito bonito. Seguir. Opa.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Verdade. Para que eu ligaria um telefone de emergência agora? Mas é bom saber que ele tá aí. Tentar seguir uma lógica, né?
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone. Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal. Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it. A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it. I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it. I used to love looking at basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Até aquele dia. O que será que aconteceu naquele dia? Vamos descobrir juntos. E, opa, interage sim. Tinha que interagir, né?
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind? Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here.
Investigador ou não durante a
Not even
história.
me.
Acidente ferroviário em verso, os trilhos danificados ocasionaram o descarrilhamento. Então, aí, possivelmente a causa da morte. Quem tá lá nesse funeral que ele tá indo, né? Fechamento da mina. Rio Virginia sob investigações. Não é possível interagir, apenas olhar, né? Ângulos para boas tacadas. Máquina arcade ali, olha. Memória.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather?
É que nem, olha.
I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
Consegue interagir, né? Jogar um Pac-Man aí de leve. Mais uma memória aqui.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
Te ouvindo
I heard you,
sim.
Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Existe uma diferença entre ouvir e escutar, né? Às vezes a gente ouve, mas não escuta, né? Faz parte da nossa natureza humana. Lá. Tá bem interessante esse começo, hein?
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Vamos lá. Um novo registro aqui de diário, né? Volte pro carro, você já perdeu muito tempo.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again. Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Isso aí, galera, e assim como no início do Tell Me Why, já tô ligado, amarradão aqui na história, hein? O início já me pegou de jeito. Espero que realmente seja tão bom quanto o Tell Me Why. Vamos lá. Vamos encarar.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
Não adiantou responder, né? Trilha sonora muito bacana também. O problema de trilha sonora é que às vezes são músicas com direitos autorais e aí lá vai dar aquela bronquinha aqui no YouTube, mas fora isso é muito bacana. Jogos podiam usar trilhas sonoras exclusivas do próprio jogo, né? Composições, para a gente não ter este problema, né? Eu falei algumas vezes aqui, não vou ficar repetindo muito, né? Que está batido já. Bom, troféu conquistado de volta para casa. Já é o segundo, né? Mais cedo a gente viu ali, se não me engano, o troféu Nostalgia, né? Quando ele estava ali nas memórias. Vamos lá continuar. Estacionamento do bar. Vou ali para carregar um pouquinho as texturas da roda, né? Zerar aqui, eu devo testar como é que tá a versão rodando e a retrocompatibilidade no meu PS5. Joaninha, filha do Nick, nem imagino pelo que ela está passando.
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on.
Friends don't lie to each other.
Even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
Aqui a voz da consciência dele. Vou escolher.
Okay. I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but...
You want to know for sure. I get it.
Thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there, too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
Diário atualizado. Vamos lá. Bem bacana esse jogo, hein? O visual tá bem legal. O paquete de carro é mais velho que a filha dela. Bonito pra caramba, né? Se a polícia já esteve com melhores condições,
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
a gente pode andar mais rápido.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
Um abraço é sempre bom. Pena que agora
Also,
durante a
have you
pandemia a
spoken
gente
to
não
Anna
pode
lately?
fazer isso.
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Ó, diário atualizado. Vamos entrar.
I'm not ready for this. Here we go.
Lá. Carregando. Carregamento pesadinho esse jogo. Tá com um visual incrível. Chega até às vezes a gente pensar que a gente tá vendo Ray Tracing, né? Efeitos de luz e reflexo ali. Tá bem bonito. A gente sabe que o PS4 teoricamente não faz isso, né? E a hardware, isso é uma boa técnica aí de iluminação, muito bacana.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires. But that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right? As if you
Tá
aren't,
lenha na fogueira não, né?
Nick's memory only goes so far. That's what I thought.
Come on, it ain't worth it. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
Vamos ver aonde
I
as
think it's
nossas
time I go
respostas
put
vão
up a
nos
photo
conduzir.
at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard. Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
I know you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father. I'll miss him. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. He was more her best friend than a dad. Look at us. Those two were a great team. Bug was so small back then. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Happier times. I wonder who took that picture.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
That wasn't the reason I left town.
Oh, you think it was that girl of yours? You left because the town hated your guts.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
Bom, vamos lá, né? Vamos lá. Dar esse apoio. Muita coisa pra gente entender ao longo dessa história ainda.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit. Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why did it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
Well, I'm here now. I'll have to try and come by more often. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Even if not everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
I wish everyone else understood that.
People are scared. Mad. You were easy to blame. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
You and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago. He never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous?
Whew. Now this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always... I get it. I just... You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam. I hope you never change, but I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
É, sair pra parte da investigação não deu muito certo, né?
It's the guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe you showed her. I didn't know you read Dickens, Ethan.
Walter can be overwhelming at times. But he means well.
You just quoted him a couple of times and I thought it sounded good. Then you should read Great Expectations. It's a masterpiece, plain and simple.
It does look tempting.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was always good with Joan, though Kathy did the heavy lifting. Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. He'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns?
Bacana o discurso,
And
curti, viu?
just
Gostei
something
do
I keep
discurso
on
dele,
hand
legal.
for toasts.
Bem bonito.
Oh, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Everyone liked him. I think even Dennis liked him somewhat.
He always had a lot of friends. A few who couldn't make it sent flowers.
How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who could prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
O bebê tá uma opção sempre aqui, mas eu acho que para quem tá investigando não é a
Always
melhor
seemed
opção,
so
não.
easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
Brindar, beber, brindar.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
I'll send her a text. Make sure she's gonna be okay.
Aí já a opção não foi minha, né? Da história, olha aí, tá bebendo pra caramba. Eita.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Hey, I didn't ask for you to be here.
Eita, não tá conseguindo nem
Come
falar
back.
direito mais.
I couldn't let you miss this. You just showed up. You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress.
Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable.
Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
No promises.
Esse personagem conselheiro, né? Quem será? É o inconsciente, o consciente dele? O que será? Vamos descobrir junto. Então tá aí, troféu conquistado, já é o terceiro. Um brinde. A gente escolheu brindar e não beber, mas depois ele encheu a cara, não teve jeito. Pessoal, se estiver curtindo aí a história assim como eu, agradeço muito. Para quem puder compartilhar o link aí do vídeo com os amigos que também curtem games, com foco em história e narrativa.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay, okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened
A
last
ressaca
night?
tá braba.
My head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up. God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple.
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
Vai jogar essa água aqui no rosto. Só o comecinho da história.
Already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel. Even sober, I'd never put my shirt back in the bag.
Please let there be water.
Garrafa, cerveja, garrafa.
Is that? No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water.
Manches. Cerveja.
No water, of course.
Despertador.
If my jacket's here, my shirt can't be far.
E a camisa do cara. Bom, pessoal, é o seguinte, eu vou fazer o seguinte, enquanto eu vou ficar procurando a camisa dele aqui, acho que aqui é um bom ponto para a gente já fechar nosso primeiro capítulo aqui do Twin Mirror. Agradecendo para todo mundo aí que vem acompanhando Superação, o canal vai crescendo com o apoio de vocês e eu só tenho que agradecer de coração, tá ok, pessoal? Não esqueçam de deixar aquele like bacana, que é de graça, e se você é novo por aqui eu faço mais uma vez aquele convite para você dar essa moral aqui pro Gui fazendo a sua inscrição. Como eu falei no início, é um canal que além de gameplays também trago dicas e notícias. Então eu deixo aquele meu desejo de saúde e paz para todo mundo, muitos games é claro, e até o próximo vídeo ou live. Valeu!